We are officially finished with this kitchen. I want you to understand something. When we sell this house, if you come in and you change this kitchen and you rip out anything,
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
All right, so this weekend's project is trim. Every now and then we're smart and we go get the supplies we need the day before. This is probably not gonna keep us from having to go to the store tomorrow. But I like to think that we will still be able to start bright and early.
when it comes to trim, we really like using this finger jointed pine. Basically, they take shorter boards and they make longer boards out of them. That helps it to stay a little straighter and it works with our style. Then I also take 1x6s and I rip them into 1x3s and I use those for our door trim, because what I find is that one 1x6 is cheaper than two 1x3s, and so I just rip that in half and it saves me just a little bit of money. After that, we just start the painting process, and really I'm just using a Gray Coat True Coat sprayer here. It works great, it's simple, and it's definitely good for the cost. In something like this, you're really going to thank yourself for going ahead and spraying this before you put the trim up, because it just makes life a lot easier so that you don't have to spend a lot of time taping stuff off and painting this trim when it's in place. It keeps shooting these nails out that get hung up, so it doesn't know it, but I'm about to throw this thing in the trash. Jessica wants me to buy a new one, but I am too cheap for that.
Sounds good.
If I shoot this one,
and it gets jammed,
we
go buy a new one?
We'll buy a new one.
Did it work? So, no new one?
A new one.
It lives to see another day.
I prefer to shoot it in the top, because I always find that the bottom of that, like where the bottom is of the drywall, it's always like kind of weak and broken and all that stuff, so it ends up making your trim kind of try to fall away. But if you can shoot it into the stud, it helps to hold your trim a little more straighter. So a really great way to make a simple decorative door header is to just take a couple of 1x2s and sandwich a 1x6 in between them. We really like doing this. It's a simple way to make just kind of a craftsman-ish kind of style door header, and it doesn't take a lot of material and it doesn't take a lot of work. Throw some glue on and shoot those things in place, and it's going to work just perfect. Great little project to give your kids. This is just give them some wood filler and let them go around and fill the nail holes. This just makes it a lot easier when you come along behind with your brush and you're doing all of the touch up and all of that stuff. It just makes life just a little bit easier for us. So here is our door header, and this is kind of what they look like when they're finished. Over here on this side, we actually have a little bit of a hiccup here that we're going to have to kind of work around. This is our stairwell, and so it causes this kind of odd angle to come up above this door. And so one of the things that I've done is I've gone ahead and I've created a pattern. Just took a piece of MDF and I've cut this angle on here, and it took me a couple of times to try to find the exact angle. It ended up as being about 50 degrees. So basically I think that this is going to work. I think it's going to set it up exactly how I need it. I've got, this is the exact same size as the header. There's my overhang there, and I think that once we do this, this should work, hopefully. So I'm about to take this perfectly good header and cut a 50-degree angle on it on one corner. Hopefully I got my measurements right. Alright. About time something go right. This is the final piece of trim in this entire kitchen. Oh, I'm out of nails.